Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Allie's Amazing Scents. My name is Allison and today I'm going to talk about my top 10 picks for the Fall Winter 2020 catalog. So let's get started. Okay, the first one I'm going to talk about is not actually my top 10, but I had one womp from this season and I wanted to share that with you guys. And that is Snowberry. Sorry, I know there's a lot of people that like it. I'm not one of them. The description for Snowberry is, let's see here, a luscious blend of loganberry, strawberry, peppermint, and zesty cinnamon. So yeah, this one, not a fan. It came in my December 2020 whiff box, and I did use the whole clamshell. Luckily for me, at least in the warmer that I put it in, which was an element warmer, it didn't perform that strong. So I just kind of got through it, but I was not a fan of that one. So now we'll get into my top 10. Let me say first that these are fragrances that were in the catalog specific to fall and winter. So not year-round fragrances and not limited time offers. And I actually this year found quite a few that I was pleasantly surprised with. I am a spring summer girl at heart. I love spring summer fragrances. But when this one came out, I found quite a few that I really liked. And you know, the thing about fall winter, a lot of people really love these scents. They overall tend to be a little bit heavier, possibly stronger depending on the scent. And I found some that I really fell in love with. So I wanted to share these with you. We have a few days left in December, and then January is transition month, where Scentsy gets ready to transition to their spring summer catalog. And that is a time where you guys can stock up on your fall winter fragrances, add them to your club, make sure that you get them while they're still available. So I wanted to share this with you while they're still available. Okay, so at number 10 on my list is Snow Kiss Cranberry. So Scentsy says, frozen pink cranberries trek through a path of fresh fallen powder among white balsam and glistening sugared woods. This one, I really love the smell of it. When I tested all of the cranberry fragrances, it was by far my favorite. So I purchased this with 3 other bars back in October for Christmas time to make sure that I would have some Christmas scents. However, the reason that it's number 10 for me is, it just didn't last. It did not have staying power. I maybe got a day out of it. I will say that this came out, I believe, in the holiday brick collection, so it must be pretty popular. And it is a wonderful fruity scent, but like I say, for me, in my open concept, it did not have staying power. So would this be a repurchase for me? Possibly, but I wouldn't add it to my club. Okay, so the next one I have here is number 9, Autumn Road Trip. This is new to the catalog for Fall Winter 2020. And Scentsy says, take a tour through crisp harvest apple, just picked au jus pear, in a forest of towering silver oak. Okay, so that is a really nice scent. Also, I want to say I had that in a scent circle, and it was definitely the best scent circle I've ever had in terms of performance. It lasted quite a while in my car, a few weeks. Sorry about that. So I had it in my car for a few weeks, and it really lasted as far as a scent circle goes. And in terms of the bar, I would call this open concept worthy. It was really nice because it's that fresh fall fragrance without any like heavy cinnamon or anything like that. I'm not crazy about cinnamon. I'm very picky on my cinnamon. And I appreciate that this one is just like the fall leaves, and that's mostly what I get. I don't get a lot of the pear in there, but it's a really good scent. So that is Autumn Road Trip. I think a lot of people liked it, and I wouldn't be surprised if it returns next fall, winter. All right, so the next one I have is Pretty in Plaid. Scentsy says for Pretty in Plaid, woody juniper berries jive with minty fresh wintergreen, festive Douglas fir, and bright tart cranberries. So that was one that I picked out when I got my Christmas scents, and that was my Christmas tree scent. I'm really picky as far as Christmas tree scents, and there's quite a few in this catalog, and this was definitely my number one. This was first released in December 2019 as a scent of the month, and then it made its way into this catalog, and with good reason. This is a beautiful scent. It's very strong performing, definitely open concept worthy, and it lasts quite a while. I put this in, well, I put it in Christmas, and I just took it out this morning, so I got a few days worth out of it, and it is a really good scent. I would definitely repurchase that. Probably wouldn't add it to my club because it's pretty winter specific for me, but I would stock up on that. That's a good one, and that's another one that I would hope comes back next fall winter catalog. Okay, so the next one I have is, I don't actually have a bar of this because I got it in a sample, but it's Caramel Apple Craze. So Scentsy says for Caramel Apple Craze, creamy golden caramel, or caramel, however you say it, sweet red delicious apples, and whipped vanilla invite you to be a trick-or-treater again. So this is really nice because it's an apple caramel without the cinnamon, and it is a strong performer. I had received it in the sample size that comes in the whiff boxes. For some reason, it was in my September whiff box as a sample rather than, what is it, Walnut Raisin Muffin, which was the preceding month sample. Anyway, it was in my whiff box, and put the sample in my daughter's room and actually put about half of it in there, and it lasted at least a week. I want to say probably closer to 2 weeks, and it was a really nice fall scent. I love it. The one thing I will say is when it gets towards the end, it kind of took on like a buttery scent for me, which, you know, I'm not crazy about the bedroom smelling like butter, but other than that, it was really good. So I would repurchase that. That's another one that I feel like is pretty specific to fall time, fall/winter, but it was a good one. So Caramel Apple Craze. All right, the next one I have is Eskimo Kiss. And I feel like this is kind of a winter staple in the Scentsy catalog. And Scentsy says blackberry jam, caramelized brown sugar, vanilla, and amber in a soft romantic scent. This is really, really good, you guys. And this is another one where you talk about scent preferences changing and evolving over time. Last year, I had a couple cubes of this that I put in my daughter's bedroom, and it was wintertime, and I couldn't do it. I did not like it. I ended up dumping it, you know, before it was done running its course. This year, when this catalog came out, I smelled it in the sample, and I thought, yeah, I need that. It smelled totally different to me, just really wonderful. And so, I warmed through this, and this is awesome. It's a powerhouse. It's open concept worthy. It is long and strong. So, and it has that stain power. It's one of those ones where the scent kind of lingers even after you turn off your warmers. So there was one day where I had my warmers on at night, you know, before I went to bed, came home from work the next day. So at least, you know, probably 18 hours later, and I could smell it in my basement from being warmed upstairs the previous evening. That's how strong this is. It is awesome. You know, I love strong scents. I love them to just punch me in the face, and this will do that, but in a good way. Eskimo Kiss. I love it. I will say that December 2020. Currently, the scent of the month is Arctic Kiss. I have not warmed it. I have 2 cubes of it that I'm waiting to warm, but a lot of people compare it to this Eskimo Kiss with saying that it's a little bit fresher. So I'm excited to try that because I like fresh fragrances, but this one is a staple, and if you haven't tried it, pick it up because it's great. Okay, so the next one that I have on my list is Apples and Oats. This was new to the Scentsy catalog this season, and Scentsy describes this as rich, buttery oats, caramelized apple, and warm hints of cinnamon beckoned straight from a farmhouse kitchen. This is wonderful. I love this one. I have it going. I just finished it up. I have it going today in my open concept because it is open concept worthy. And I have it going with 2 cubes of Johnny Appleseed in an alternating warmer just because, you know, I didn't have enough to warm exclusively this. But this is so good. When I read the scent notes, I was a little bit hesitant because it has cinnamon in it and also because I thought, man, that sounds kind of basic. But it's not. It is wonderful. It's just a very comforting scent. And it's strong, open concept worthy, and it is pretty long lasting. I'd say I'll probably get a few days out of this just based on the prior times that I've warmed it. I think a lot of people like this one, so hopefully it comes back next year. This is Apples and Oats, and it's great. Okay, the next one I have, we're getting down there. This is number 4, and this is Cedar Cider. The scent descriptions for this one don't match what my nose picks up. So Scentsy says, an autumn melody of the richest apples, cinnamon sticks, and vanilla beans nestled among fragrant white cedar branches. So all I get for this is cedar. And it's like if you walked into like a brand new cedar closet and just stood in there and just took a big whiff of it. That's what that reminds me of. I don't get the cinnamon sticks, which I'm pretty sensitive to cinnamon, and I don't pick that up at all. I don't really get vanilla. I just get fresh cedar. This is so good. It's open concept worthy. It lasts quite a while. I have it going right now in my bathroom, and it's wonderful. I'm thinking that if you mix, I haven't tried it, but if you mix this with Autumn Road Trip, that would probably be a really good combination as well. Okay, that's been in the catalog for a long time, so most likely it will return next year. Of course, we don't know that for sure, but I sure hope it does because that is so good. Okay, the next one we have is Vanilla Mint. Scentsy says, wintergreen frost sparkles over vanilla and frozen citrus. And I have a few cubes left, and this is beautiful, you guys. It is just beautiful. This one I probably will be putting in my club. It surprised me because I'm not a big mint fan. A lot of peppermint, spearmint, mints in general kind of smell like toothpaste to me, and I don't want my house to smell like toothpaste. But this is just so beautiful. I've heard people describe it as kind of like a buttermint scent. Like when you go to restaurants and they have those white kind of big mints that like melt in your mouth. I don't know. I feel like there's more to it than that. And I kind of picked this up because when I was smelling through the samples for this catalog, my 3-year-old loved this. This is her favorite scent. So I thought, oh, I'll pick that up for her. You know, she really loves Scentsy too. All my kids love Scentsy, and I fell in love with this. So I had it going in my bathroom until today when I ended up putting Cedar Cider in there, and it lasted quite a while. And I've also had it in my open concept, and I would call it open concept worthy. This is beautiful. I would warm this year round, probably more so like in a bathroom, but this is so good. This is a mint that I can get behind, and I highly recommend that you give this a try. That's Vanilla Mint. Okay, The next one I have, we're getting down there. So this is my number 2. Okay. Second in line for me is new to the catalog this season. And it is Cozy Cardigan. Okay. So Scentsy says, feels like a night in. Fine bedded bliss and layers of soft suede, blushing rose, and amber silk. This is beautiful. This is so good. This probably is club worthy to me as well. It is just, it's like a fancy lady perfume, but it's romantic. It's so good. It's a great bedroom scent. And they did come out with this scent in the body line, and I picked up the hand cream of it. The hand cream, you know, sometimes with the hand creams, they can be spot on and sometimes not. That one, unfortunately, to my nose, was not spot on with the wax, because the wax is like perfection and the hand cream is good, but I don't like it as much as the wax. But this is wonderful. I haven't warmed it in my open concept. I warmed 2 cubes in my bedroom. It performed great in there. It lasted quite a while. I'll probably try it out in my own open concept to see how it performs out there, but this is really wonderful, and hopefully it comes back. I don't know that it will make it into spring summer, because it is more of like a romantic winter scent, but it's really good. So thank you, Scentsy, for giving us that this season. Okay, so what is my number 1? My number 1 is something that's been in the catalog for quite a while, and it is honey pear cider. Scentsy says fresh, juicy pear and sweet honey together with a subtle hints of ginger root, cinnamon, and clove. I don't get the ginger root or the clove. I do get a hint of cinnamon, but that, the honey and the pear is just wonderful. This is such a good scent. It's open concept worthy. I've warmed it in my open concept as well as my bedroom. It lasts quite a while, and yeah, it's a staple in the catalog for a reason. It's been in there for a long time, and I hope that it comes back next year. I thought about adding this to my club until I got the cashmere pear from the Bring Back My Bar, which I do like a little bit more. They're both pear scents and they're very similar, but this one is definitely more fall winter season with that hint of cinnamon in it, possibly the clove that I'm picking up. But anyway, it's really, really good. So that is my number 1. Okay, so that was my top 10 list. If you guys enjoyed this video, please like it, give me a thumbs up, and comment below. I'd love to hear what your favorite fragrances were of this catalog, what some of the ones that were maybe womp womps for you, and what you're hoping to see come back next season. Also, what are some ones that you want to add to your club because you just can't live without them? Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.